Welcome back to Daytime. We're going to stay on the musical theme, and we've been talking about Desi Fest quite a bit lately.
Yeah,
Had a few different people on. Huge festival, amazing artists that are going to be there performing all in the GTA. And we have Hans and Sunny here with us today from the group Avalla to talk a little bit more about what they're going to be bringing to the table for this great event coming up. So thanks for joining us.
Thanks
for coming on, guys.
No problem. So why don't we just start off with what kind of music you work with for people who haven't heard of you before?
We actually do Punjabi folk music, but we have been fusing it with all the Western sounds, with guitars, drums, and it's actually the only Canadian band over here in Toronto that actually does what we do.
Right. And how important is it for you guys to actually participate in, let's say, Desi Fest? I mean, it's a huge festival that so many people attend, right? Very huge, even culturally as well.
Yeah, no, it's a huge festival. We've performed there before when our band just formed in 2008.
Right.
We had an opportunity to perform there, and we had a fantastic time. Great response from the crowd, and it's very important to promote South Asian talent and also local Toronto talent as well. So we always have a blast at Desi Fest, so we can't wait to get on stage there.
Yeah. Okay. How did you get inspired to do this in the first place? Did you just think I wanted to bring some of my culture and some of the culture from here and mix it all together?
I think all the band members had a passion for music from day one, and that passion sort of grew on, and we were like, yeah, you know, let's do something different, and that's what Avalla means. In Punjabi, that means unique.
Unique, yeah.
Right.
So we came together, there's 7 of us now, and it was Hans and I that started it off. And we had this vision that we wanted to do something different, and we wanted to try and get the youth of Canada involved somehow as well. And it was our vision, and so far it's evolved into what it is.
What's the reception?
And everyone in the band is also actually from different parts of the world, like from Philippines, Kenya.
Oh, really?
He's from UK and India.
And what does that add to the band? I mean, what does that do for you guys?
So that's basically like, we actually named the band Avalla Connection, right? So it's like a unique connection. Like we never met before. Like we met like about 5-6 years back.
Yeah.
And you know, and everyone has the same passion. So that's why we decided.
Right now, you guys are all forming together a good band who's participating a lot. I mean, and what do you think this does for our community? Everybody flocks to this event, right? Something like this is huge. And what does this do for our community culturally?
Well, culturally, like they get to know, first of all, like they get to experience the music, right? And also even our songs, like they're not just random lyrics, whatnot. Like they have actually meaning to it. And every time we perform a song, we actually explain what the song is about, so people know what we're doing. Right. And we're just trying to share a message through our music, like what we're doing and how we like to support our culture all the way along.
Well, let's take a look at that message in some of this music. We have a short clip here to show. Amazing. You can really see how you mix the different things together, and it makes you want to dance. I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah, I know, it really does. It's pretty interesting. And one thing I noticed about the music culturally is actually been mixed in with the North American music as well, right? There's been many connections, even including Jay-Z and all that, that have been infusing this type of music into theirs. How important is that to you guys? How, like, I mean, that's pretty job well done when it comes to that kind of stuff, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, like, you know, like it feels really good seeing other mainstream artists using our cultural sounds in their music. And we actually feel proud, and you know, I mean, whenever we go to a club or something and we hear that song, and all you see is like, you know, people raising their hands, you know, like, it feels good that other people are enjoying our music.
It's a good source of inspiration, I think that's for sure, and we have gotten our inspiration from artists like Punjabi MC, Jay-Z with that collaboration, and there's many more in the pipelines, I'm sure of it. In the coming years, it's only going to get better. So.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, if you had the opportunity to work with any artist, who would you want to work with?
Oh.
That's for sure.
Oh, that's a good question.
I'm sure you guys have ever.
Stumped them.
Yeah, I'm sure there are certain artists you'll hear and you're like, yeah, I'd love to, you know, make a track with this guy or this girl.
Well, from the mainstream artists, I mean, it's such a big lineup.
Yeah, there's so many.
Anyone.
Well, just to name one, I guess, I'd love to do a track with Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga,
Yeah.
really? That'd be
Yeah.
interesting.
That'd be a really cool mix.
Yeah, because
She's always
like,
been
all of her
done.
sounds are funky and.
I know there's
like, I love funky
there's
sounds.
2 of our co-ops right now in the audio room freaking out right now, probably because you said that. That's for sure, because they love her.
They love Lady
Right.
Gaga.
Oh,
And
okay,
so
yeah.
how important do you think that is when it comes to the music industry, to be very creative, very different, and very dynamic? Like, you don't want people to just like be like, oh, that's just so and so, right? I mean, she's somebody that people will see on TV and not necessarily change the channel whether you like her or not, right?
Well, it's imperative for branding, I'd say. You know, I mean, as we were talking about affiliations and having collaborations with upper artists, it obviously helps out artists that are starting out. And just the whole Jay-Z and Punjabi MC thing, before Jay-Z collaborated with him, there wasn't much Punjabi MC in the mainstream.
Right, right.
And as soon as Jay-Z collaborated with him, all of a sudden,
it opened the doors up, right?
So if it could happen on an everyday basis, it would be great. Unfortunately, things don't work that way.
Right.
But we can only hope, and let's see what happens.
And you know, like Lady Gaga just actually did a collaboration with some Indian producers from India.
Oh,
so,
really?
Yeah.
So like, we can expect that soon?
Like, exactly. So
That'd
even those
be
mainstream
pretty
artists,
interesting with her singing to it, like, I mean, with the beat like that, right? The same beat that you guys, that'd be an interesting track,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
for sure,
We
right?
actually have another little clip here for everyone to take a look at of some more of their music, so take a look at it.
Ooh.
That's awesome, and you can really see the people getting into it there.
Yeah.
Right, that's at the government, you said, which I know
Yeah.
Government attracts huge venues there, right? And a lot of people go and flock out to there. So I'm sure when you guys, the bigger the crowd, the more hyped up you get.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Big time.
I mean, the adrenaline rush you get when you go up on stage. We did the CTV Olympics tour celebration at Nathan
Oh, that
Phillips
must have been
Square.
awesome.
That was amazing.
Huge moment for our country here,
Definitely.
right? So.
And we were very proud to be a part of that. You know, we know Canada always, it's defined by its diversity and its multiculturalism. So it was a huge honor for us to perform there and to represent the South Asian community. So we've done some great gigs. That was just one of the examples.
Yeah.
We did Masala Mendi Masti, and we're doing IFA, which is coming up soon.
Okay.
So we're performing there.
And there's so much to do, right? So thank you so much for coming on the show. Good luck at the Desi Fest, and visit www.desifest.ca for more information to go see what what culture this community has to offer.
Definitely check out Avala if you want to go dance and have a great time. We'll be right back.